Right, this time we're not going to blow the budget straight away. Let's go.
New revolutionary technologies are still to come. Thanks to the Fugle, you can already pay with your fingerprint. And this is just the beginning. The present, the future, the Fugle.
Okay, that would be all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that.
Dave, listen, I know the new service is very important to the future for Fugle, but I'm a little concerned that we should spend more time addressing the security issues.
What do you mean by security issues? Are there any?
Not yet, at least none that we know about. The thing is, I'm not 100% convinced that the application is completely secure.
We are revolutionizing the mobile payments market. I'm sure we'll run into some small problems, but you and I together can surely handle it, right? Let's play. The success of this project is in your hands. Every choice you make will have an outcome on the success and the security of Fugle Incorporated. What should we do?
Right, release on schedule and address any vulnerabilities with updates is crazy in both technical and business terms, so we'll still rule that one out. Last time we postponed the launch of the app to work on it internally. Great tech-wise, but the business is going to push back on it. And as well, tech teams that have developed the software are certainly not the best to test it because of the skill set needed, and you are blind to some of your own mistakes. So, outsource to a third party to help us identify any security issues, the ones related to the app. We'll go with that this time.
Look, if it's such a concern, let's engage an external audit of the code. This way they can work on it and we don't have to waste our own cycles.
Okay, so let's meet with the team and we'll discuss who we can pull in.
Sounds good.
Dave, thanks for giving us your time.
Yeah, sure.
We were just going over some of the possible options.
Okay, so what are our options?
Well, if we want to make sure to outsource the job to someone to do the code audit for us, we have to make the right decision.
Oh, of course. What options are on the table? What do you recommend?
Well, we have these guys who've worked with us before. They've never done anything this big, just small bits and pieces, things we didn't want to deal with. They should be able to handle this, though. They're not terribly expensive, and the benefit is, they've worked with us before, they know how we work, so there's not much training involved.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Then we have TechSpec, the guys that do the federal online services.
Yeah.
They definitely know what they're doing. They work with the very best. And they'll be worth every cent that we spend on them. We'll just be spending a lot of cents.
Okay, how much exactly?
Quite a lot, actually. And finally, this new thing. A bunch of InfoSec researchers, they went freelance and founded this company, IT Freaks. Anyway, they're the most affordable of the bunch, and according to Danny, they should be able to do the job fast and do it relatively well.
Okay, now if we know our options.
Tech spec, highly recommended, fully professional, great programs, but very expensive. Too expensive. If last time taught us anything, blowing the budget isn't great. ITRFX, IT Freaks, recommended by one of the IT team members, a group of talented freelancers who will do it fast and for a reasonable price. And the ones that have been working with us before but never on this level, well, less training, they know what it is, and our head of IT says they should be able to be up for it, so let's go with that one.
Okay, let's not add anything new to the mix. It's already getting complicated. Just take the ones you've been working with, okay?
All right, I'll get on the horn and have them in as soon as possible.
Great. Hey, Randall.
Good morning, Dave. I'm afraid we've got a bit of a situation here.
What do you mean, situation?
The IT team has uncovered evidence that we're under some sort of targeted attack. Whoever's behind this is after credentials using some very credible social engineering. It looks like a number of our employees were sent emails that appeared to come from the help desk telling them to renew their passwords.
Damn. All right, how badly were we hit?
Well, not that badly at all, actually. Our web gateway detected and blocked the malicious URLs. So, we're safe for now.
Okay, great. So everything's fine. Man, you almost gave me a heart attack.
I said we're safe for now. I think we should look at how third parties access our internal systems. See, if that same email went out to any of them and they were compromised, then so would we.
All right, so you guys did great, but you're right. If somebody wants to get in, they're gonna. Where are our weak points?
Well, we can try segmenting the network.
Okay, but I'm guessing that's not 100% attack-proof.
Nothing's 100%. I mean, our weak point is still movable data, USB sticks, CDs, that kind of thing. Data has to go from one place to another.
Okay, so that's a long-term project. What else do we have?
Well, I would suggest extending a two-factor authentication to cover those same contractors.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just wondering if we can afford to spend that much money, you know, particularly with the launch and everything.
Well, if you don't want to spend any money at all, we can use our internal Active Directory to enforce stricter access policies.
Well, we learnt last time that it's customer data that is king. Segmenting the network's going to take too long, so if an attack's underway, it's also going to cost us an awful lot, so it's not going to be much use. Extend two-factor authentication to third parties. Could do, that's still reasonable. Or could use internal Active Directory to enforce strict access policies. Let's do that. Let's go one step up.
We're maxed out on the InfoSec budget for this quarter already, and we spent according to your plan, so you're just gonna have to do the best of what you have.
Okay, consider it done. There's one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. I'm worried about our data security in general. I strongly suggest we start encrypting our intellectual property as well. This could be industrial espionage.
Okay, it has to be the right choice. Data security is important, but I don't have an unlimited budget. I need to be sure that our investment is addressing the real risk.
Encrypt all the intellectual property. It is important, but we have other recourse if it goes wrong, if it was stolen. Ensure that we're fully compliant with all regulatory requirements is the cheap option, and one that will do us for now, I think.
We need to comply with Viscard's requirements, right?
Yes.
Then make sure we comply, okay?
Sure thing, Dave. I hate to bring it up considering the budget and all.
What else?
Well, I think we should invest in some breach detection technology. Remember that deep discovery POC we did last year? It's a new approach to security, and with this targeted attack is a new challenge. Failing that, we can have a look at our existing technology, see what else is out there.
A technology refresh?
Exactly. Get some RFIs out there, make sure we have the best of breed firewalls, anti-malware, intrusion prevention, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, so we've been frugal up until now. It feels like we're coming under increasing threat, so I think current tools is out. Carry out and device existing technology, this RFP documents to traditional security vendors. That is going to take some time and cost us the same as investing in breach detection technology, so that seems the logical way to go.
Alright, get the breach detection stuff, but get it operational quickly. We don't want any of our competitors sniffing around our network.
Got it. I'll get on it right now. Keep you posted.
Exactly. So this is how it should work. Julian, how many journalists we already have confirmed?
It's going to be a great event. We did a call out this morning, and as far as I know, only Phil from CV4 cancelled. That's a 95% turnout.
And CV4, it's not even our demographic anyway, so. It's a shame though, he'll miss the app test drive.
Test what?
Oh, I told you about the journalists we have coming to pre-test the app. You know, just a beta version, nothing to worry about. High-profile bloggers, tech and lifestyle magazines.
Why didn't I know about this?
Well, you were copied in on the thread.
You CC'd me? This is a really critical matter, this event. The code isn't frozen yet. It hasn't even been fully tested by our QA guys, and you want to give it to the press? Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, but we thought you were up to speed with this and had no objections. It's a marketing thing, we have to show them something.
Vanessa, listen, I know that you think security is an afterthought. Something we can just bolt on when the app is functionally complete, but it's not. Now, I'm not a marketing expert, but I do know that giving something that may be vulnerable to a tech-savvy journalist, it's inviting disaster.
Well, cancelling the press conference is actually making the disaster a certainty. There has to be a middle way.
Okay, we need a plan. This is a game-changing app. Coupled with the Hylar glasses, it's going to revolutionize the industry. But without a proper launch, it might not even take off.
Give them access to the app with limited functionality. Make the journalists wait till the launch of the app or invite them to test the app in a controlled environment. Well, they're not going to be impressed with it being in a controlled environment, and does it actually prove much? Make the journalists wait till the launch of the app, that will make them angry. Neither of those will lead to rave reviews. Give them access to the app with limited functionality seems the best middle ground there, I would say.
Okay, I can give you the app with the new design, but forget about the Hylar thing. And we can't mess with the fingerprint functionality yet either. It's the best I can do.
But they will.
Sorry, it's the best I can do.
Do you have to be so stubborn?
Afraid so. It's just too big a risk.
Hi Dave, do you have a second?
Yeah, sure, how can I help?
Well, I have some great news, really great news. The journalists love the app. One of them actually said it's amazing, a real breakthrough. And yes, I'd kill to get my hands on the real thing.
Hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, me too. But there must be a way to have them test the real deal, right?
Pressure. Make the journalists wait to launch the app or invite them to test the app in a controlled environment. Well, they've had it a bit in the real world, so we can invite them to test it in a controlled environment now, can't we, as an addition?
Okay, invite them to an event on our premises.
Great. I'll let Julian know.
Thank you very much for watching our presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll now leave you in the hands of our capable team. It's really great that we let them come here. We're going to get some great coverage out of this. They love it.
Yeah, you know, it's really Vanessa's call, but I'm just not sure if it was the right thing to do.
No worries, we rock.
Hello?
Ah, hello Mary, how are you?
Hi.
How did you enjoy the event? Thanks very much for coming.
Thank you.
Mr. Stevens, this is Mary,
Mary Collins.
SkyTech Magazine.
Pleased to meet you. The app looks really great. Can I get one of your devices for real-world testing?
Dave?
You know, it's really nice to meet you, but I'm sorry, it's just not possible.
Why not? You want me to write a review, don't you? Well, a proper review means that I test it outside your controlled environment. Does the app actually only work inside your canteen?
Of course not.
So can I take it outside?
So what do you think?
Last time we thought taking it out was too risky, but we don't want to close it down totally and risk a negative review, so I think we should tell the journalist that we'll look further into the possibility again.
Okay. Here's my card. Drop me a line and I'll see what I can do. Can't make any promises though.
Wow, thanks. Thank you.
You're really going to give her the real thing?
I said no promises, right?
Okay.
Here, I just caught the edge of that thing right there, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Gotta go check phone calls, boys. Be right back.
Guys, just give me 1 second, all right? Hello?
Hi. Great to hear from you. Finally.
Yeah, I was in a meeting. What's happening?
We're facing a small crisis. We're working on it, and so far I'm pretty sure it's all just a bluff.
Yeah, this blog's claiming to have access to our network, to our crown jewels. It needs thorough investigation. What's your comms plan?
Of course. Well, from a marketing standpoint, at this moment, we can either prepare a reactive statement or...
Or say nothing, right?
Exactly. No comment till we know what's going on, which is basically never a good idea.
All right, well, listen, we can't leave it without a comment because the rumor mill would eat us alive.
Absolutely. We need to get a reactive statement together saying that we treat seriously every claim of this nature and that we are currently carrying out internal investigation to see if there's any substance to it. But I'll need some solid facts from you.
Can you give me any guidance when you'll have some detail for me?
Yeah, that's actually my next call. I'll keep you in the loop. Sorry to be brief, but I gotta go.
Of course.
Tell me, what's going on? Did somebody actually steal our data?
No, there's no chance that happened. All our bases are covered. That stuff on Pastebin definitely didn't come from us, and there's been no sign of improper access.
What if someone internal just spoke to the press?
Even if anybody did, it definitely wasn't any of my team.
Well, I never said that.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, we could run a quick data movement check. It won't take long and should give us some useful information.
Sounds reasonable, but will the quicksand be enough?
Well, we can try an external forensics team.
It's an unwelcome and unexpected expense.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if we do that, we're definitely going to have to reschedule the app launch. But wouldn't it be better to be safe than sorry?
I just can't believe I'm put in this position through hearsay. Damn.
Well, maybe it won't have to come to that. I can get the team to check the logs from the breach detection system. We didn't get any alerts relating to the repository code, but still.
You know, sometimes I'm glad you like to spend all that money on software, you know?
I thought I'd never hear that.
Well, you may never hear it again.
So, don't change the schedule but run the data movement checks, probably not sufficient. Have the security team check the breach detection system logs from the software we've installed or engage in an external forensic investigation. Let's check the breach detection logs. We've invested in it, so let's be committed to it.
Randall, yeah, check the deep discovery logs and let me know if anything pops up, would you?
Sure thing, boss. Anything else?
No, I think we're just fine. Randall?
Yes, hey, I know it's early, but I just wanted to call and tell you that there was no evidence of theft of the source code of the app.
So it was a bluff. Good job.
Wait, that's not all. What we did discover was a targeted attack in its final stages. They were after millions of our customer data records. And they were getting exfiltrated off of the servers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, we were able to stop that. See, based on the deep discovery information, we managed to secure the data and make sure their access to our servers are terminated. They were after the customer records all along, and they almost fooled us.
Okay, so we're good.
We're as good as we're ever gonna be.
All right. Good job, Randall. Really good job. All right, I'll be at the office in an hour.
All right, see you then.
You Julian, everything right?
Yeah, just unpaid parking tickets.
Ooh. Can I help you?
Congratulations. You just saved your company from a major data breach. Well played.
Fantastic! So we found a way through. Excellent, learnt from our mistakes last time. Don't forget to check out the game targeted attacks. Hit like on the video if that's helped, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech videos.